Hello, good evening and welcome. Welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Oxchair, on the panel is Bridgeman and young Port Bear. Evening, gents.
Evening, Ox. Evening, Bridge. How are we doing? And everybody in the lobby, hello.
Right. Can I just say a big good evening to you two guys in the panel? Massive good evening to the guys in the lobby and to all the Rangers fans listening in all over the world. One sleep to go. Good evening. Welcome to Rangers Radio.
One sleep to go, eh?
Just the one.
One sleep to the famous. One sleep to the famous.
I think I was doing all right, Bridge, and then I started seeing reports about people I know over in Rotterdam, people I know in Amsterdam, and I'm thinking, I should be there.
So you should. So you should, really. That's the truth. That's the truth. Maybe a few years ago, and a few quid ago, you would have been there for sure. For sure.
Port Bear.
Look, I'd love to be there, Ox. It's, I've not been away a European match away for about 5 years. Sensible married man, that new responsibility.
I don't want to think you're a arithmetic, but we never really played for Serbs in 2011.
Aye, you're right. It was longer than that then. It's been a long time. Ages, mate. Absolutely ages.
It's just that marriage years are about 18 months, isn't it, Bridge?
Aye. Excuse me. Yes, indeed.
Oh, talking about marriage years. You know me, Bridge. I'm no one for spreading rumours.
Of course.
However, I got a phone call yesterday, and I'll not name the guy's. I wouldn't dare put his name out there, but let's just say it was wee Stevie from Brum.
Right. Okay. Right. The exact opposite, of course. Yes.
Aye,
Okay.
wee Stevie from Brum. And when I was speaking to him on the phone, obviously the kids weren't in the house, and the sounds that were going on for that household in the afternoon, Bridgeman.
In the afternoon?
In the afternoon.
You're kidding on.
Yes, so wee Stevie from Brum. Yes.
We won't mention it.
Mention
it. Whenever we see him, we won't mention it at all.
No, not at all. But there's a lot of strange noises coming through that house. Anyway, enough about that. Port Bear. I heard the lads last night, some great chat. What was your thoughts for yesterday, mate?
I was tuned in for Ox, but I was probably, when I seen the headline breaking first of all before it was actually shown live there at AGM, I was, kind of taken aback by what I'd read. I was shocked at first, but when I think about it, the guy was frankly honest in his assessment of what he's done with Rangers since he took the reins in 2015. Let's face it, mate, he didn't want to be there. What did they say? He said he felt it was a sense of duty to, as a supporter of the club. So, he basically put his heart before business, in my opinion. He wore his heart on his sleeve and, went out there and used his own personal fortune, or in his own words, his kids' inheritance, to try and put Rangers back where they were. And I don't think he's failed in doing that. And I don't think the word legend, in my opinion, would be far wrong, saying that about Mr. King. He's admitted about the financial losses of 30 million, in the squad to catch up, but you understand that from a business point of view, we had to catch up when we had to catch up, you know what I mean? The investment in the stadium and the investment in the training ground. He's bringing in Steven Gerrard, for me, is probably his biggest, he's one of his biggest feats as a Rangers chairman. There was even talk regarding, the holding company that currently holds Rangers finances. He's going to, hopefully dismantle that, and then the shares will actually go to, full shares will go to the fans. That's the pipeline. Investment in the women's team. Back competing in the European Cups. Wow, mate, it's absolutely fantastic. Everything's positive in my opinion.
I feel quite emotional. With the privilege of knowing John Gilligan all my adult life, and maybe a bit more actually. And when John was involved, I was always conscious it was people trying to do the right thing. You've always got concerns because I think what happened is in 2012, but so far so good. Obviously, everybody makes mistakes, errors. You get the managers wrong, you sign the wrong players. That's football. But to get the club back in an even keel, Steven Gerrard, masterstroke, loved it. He's come out after AGM in interviews and says, but Ellis is not going anywhere. The price has got to be right for us. We don't need to sell. What a footing we're in. short space of time, really, Bridgeman.
Yeah, and by the way, you mentioned John Gilligan there. Just to let you know, and if you haven't heard already, you get a massive big round of applause. There's John Gilligan, and for the life of me, I can't remember the other guy's name. King mentioned both of them. Sorry?
The boy Murray.
I got a massive round, well thought of, and always was. And I always remember you saying that you knew him. That's a bit closer than just know him, you know. So I've always said, looked out for him. And I would just love it if John Gilligan would take a wee change of mind and come back into Rangers in some way or other. It would be wonderful. Because he deserves...
He's no went anywhere, mate.
No, I know that. I'm just meaning it'd be nice for him to come to step back in and get a wee bit plaudits. Take a wee bit plaudits. Do something within the Rangers environment and get some because he's nobody got the gratitude for himself. You know, he's not being able to say, I've done that, you know, I'm still here and I've done it. I would love it if he could get a wee... Don't get me wrong, I don't know if he wants to, but if he wanted to, I'm quite sure there'd be a space for him somewhere.
Yeah. Well, listen, done a great job for me, and I was very emotional. I thought Mr. King's statement and all the accolades he's had for the Rangers support, not for the rest of Scottish football, but for the Rangers support, the people who count, who appreciate what he's done, and hold him in high regard. It's only history. History is wrote by the victors, and for me, Dave King was a victor for us, our club, and more for the team and for the support.
I'm not just saying this. I'm not just saying this, but I think, you know, I would be one bit worried. You know, I think the guy deserves the highest amount of credit. Do you think where we were, you know, almost going kaput, no more Rangers, you know, to where we are now, competing in Europe, competing at the top of the Scottish leagues. You know, I mean, really competing in Europe. You know, we're a good side. We're as good as anybody in Scotland, in my opinion. On my day, you know, we're absolutely fantastic to watch. See if they put a statue outside for that man, or they named the stadium after him, or a stand, I would not, you know, be up nor down about it because I think he deserves it.
I've got that sus. I've got that sus.
You got it, mate. You got it.
And see when you walk up for the subway, and you get in by the Corker Hill, and you walk by where the Memorial Garden was going to be, and that's obviously that's called the King's Highway.
Wow, great shout. I know exactly where you are.
Where we're at, Bridge.
Going to repeat that?
No.
Okay.
When you walk up, that's when you walk up every game, Bridge. When you walk up into the stadium, you're walking towards the shop. That becomes the King's Highway.
That from the what do you call it? Oh my God, from the subway?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. And that was actually called the King's Highway.
No, when you stop walk onto the ground, the stadium, when you enter the stadium, when you walk across for the Corker Hill Club,
Corker Hill Club, right, with you.
That can be called the King's Highway.
Right, okay, cool, I'll buy that.
We need to take a stand because we need to keep the stands because John Gregg's not going to last forever, mate. You know what I mean?
I know.
You know
what I mean? It deserves the highest praise, mate. It deserves the highest praise. You know, even he promised at the very start, he's followed through, in my opinion. And I know, you know, you mentioned some mistakes, but sometimes in life you learn, best from mistakes. So
it's only hindsight.
Yeah, definitely.
Aye. Listen, can I just change the subject just ever so slightly, Bridge? I had a great phone call this afternoon. My phone been busy, a lot of people. I actually spoke to the other half, the brains of the Duchy family, Mrs. Duchy.
All right.
Yes, Miss Airdrie, 1972. She won it.
Miss Airdrie, that's right. Yep.
She was telling me she won it easy. I don't know what she meant by that. But I had the pleasure of speaking to her. She was telling us that two lads were going to watch the Rangers in Holland, and what a lovely family, lovely people, and great blue noses. Yeah.
Aye, they're brilliant. Yeah.
She was giving me a political lesson. She was boxing my ears and giving me a political lesson. Right.
Well, I think he deserved that. That's for sure.
I do, mate. I do.
By the way, I must say, Dutchie's in the lobby saying that his two sons are over in Amsterdam, and they're saying there's thousands of Rangers fans here. Brilliant, just brilliant. Well done, the Rangers fans.
Yeah. My boy's on his way to Bridge to speak. He's
That's
gonna,
brilliant, isn't it?
he's getting he'll be getting a Eurostar shortly, mate. Mental, innit? How the world's changed. Just think, when you went out that way, you had to parachute in.
Jesus. Arm them. First para.
Fox was in that first paralytic.
First paralytic.
If people want to join us, what's the number, Bridge?
The number's 0141 356 1972.
Or join us at Skype at rangersradio.online, where you'll be brought in to the call this evening by the one and only Fox. Port Bear, what can I talk about?
All things Rangers, mate. All things Rangers.
All right, we've been joined by our first caller of the evening. He's just strapped to it. I'm sure the Fox might come back in again. But I'll give you a clue. It's not Young Bear.
Medium Bear.
Grumpy.
He fits all the Bill.
Teenage Bear.
Angry Bear.
He fits that bill sometimes as well. I'm sure Fox will get him back in.
He's a good Rangers Bear.
Yes. Has anybody seen that Stardog?
Not since his birthday.
No.
It's his birthday, is it? No, he'll be away somewhere.
Oh,
Somewhere private. He'll be away somewhere private.
He's not let it clean him. 3 or 4 birthdays.
Welcome to the O2 messaging service.
Here he comes. Oh, he was here.
He's joined now.
No, he'll be back in a second.
Left again.
Bit of a ways. So, Bridgeman, you've been at a few AGMs. Out of 10, what would you rate that yesterday?
Oh, that's the best one I've been at.
Right.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. And obviously Dave King was a star of the show for sure. And I thought that, excuse me, our manager managed to get answering. He was asked one question specifically, and he answered that, and he cracked a nice joke about it. Because a lot of the fans were complaining about the tickets, and they couldn't get a ticket and so on and so forth. And he cracked a smashing joke and says, well, I've got a complaint about the tickets as well to help to join in with the guys. I've only got 4 and I need 20. So very good. It was great, and it was letting everybody know, as far as he was concerned, that the team, the players, everybody's fine, and we're all looking good. And I think he was meaning for Thursday night, to be honest. We're looking forward to it.
I know Bridge as well.
We've been joined by Old Bear. Yeah.
How you doing, guys?
All right, mate.
Old Bear, how you doing, mate?
I think we're just going to have to get two cans and a bit of string for you, mate.
That would help, I fell out my swing there, actually. Grabbed the phone and I got all excited.
Fell out my swing. Oh, that's quite good, that one, isn't it? That's quite good.
Oh, dear.
Super.
So we're talking about AGM.
We're talking about you.
All right.
Fell out my swing.
I'd love to see that house, by the way.
Always knew you were a bit of a swinger, Old Bear.
Oh, tell me about it, mate. I try to be, but it just didn't work. I mean, I had that one of the onesies on the ankles caught in the chain. I fell out the onesie. I was singing upside down at the time,
What is it we use senior citizens with these onesies?
Oh, magic.
I think did Foxy give you it, Albert? Did Fox give you it?
I think he's got a fashion range going on YouTube at the moment.
A brand name?
I usually just get in there and have a selection.
Fox likes a old onesie when it's a nice cold day. He says, oh, that's it. You don't need to bother getting ready.
That's it. She puts me in it. I think it's a romper suit, but she's calling it a onesie.
She puts me in it.
As soon as the cot, seems like my cot side's doing one, she's throwing me right in one.
Brilliant. It's brilliant. You can't beat that. Super. What a line that one is. She put me
right,
in.
Old Bear, back to the AGM before you get
Aye, the AGM, that was good. I mean, overall, brilliant. It's just brilliant. The man's a hero. In my eyes, anyway. I don't know what other people are thinking throughout the Rangers world, but in my eyes, he's a hero, the guy. as far as I'm concerned, there wasn't 4 guys had a dream. There's 5 guys now had a dream, because he's that important to Rangers. Really is that important. What he's done for Rangers, and a lot of what's no talked about is the amount of obstacles that get put in the man's way. And I'm not just talking about from a football, a Rangers chairman point of view. I'm talking from a personal point of view as well. I mean, he got attacked personally with a number of people, and it was disgraceful what they were doing to him. Absolutely disgraceful. So they made it nice and awkward for him. A lot of people out there need to hang their head in shame what they done to him, done to the man.
Can I just correct something? You're not talking about physically now, yeah?
Oh,
You're talking in the papers, in the normal press.
It was ridiculous. We all know what it is, Bridge. You know what I mean? It was ridiculous. Absolutely. It's ridiculous what they were saying about the man, and ridiculous how they were treating the man. And it was for all angles, by the way. It wasn't just one set of people. There may have been one agenda, but it wasn't for one set of people. It was a few people, and the man come through that. He's got a steely determination that we required at the time, and he's got a sense of honour and responsibility.
I loved the words yesterday, and when he was getting emotional, that he used the word duty.
Yep, sense of duty. Yep.
I think what happened is on 2012 when we realised what could have happened. A lot of people took up a cudgel that they might not have done if that never happened. But what we've got to remember is if we want to thrive, we've got to keep that cudgel going, Bridgeman, and we've got to get our shoulder behind it to take us to the next level. Now, I'm not saying that people can put in millions of pounds and you can only do what you can do, but if we could all do a wee bit more, it just makes so much difference, you know?
There's very, very few wiser words than what you've said there and now. If we all do a wee bit, just a wee bit that need to do it, and as my words, it's been there all the time, you've got to keep it going for the Rangers, because for me, there isn't anybody else. If it comes a weekend, if there's football on, it's as simple as that. There's football on. It doesn't matter. Rangers are playing. I want to see them. Now, I have to say to you right now, I don't watch any other Scottish game. I don't watch it at all now. I've stopped watching even the highlights programme. I'm not interested. I love watching the English Premier League. I like Match of the Day and all that. I watch that. I don't watch any Scottish football other than the Rangers. Only thing I'm interested in. And I'm not alone, and I can't be alone. There must be thousands and thousands of Rangers fans in the same, I was going to say predicament, but in the same situation as me. Their conscience wouldn't let them do it. I get memories of standing in the queues, of thousands upon thousands of Rangers fans trying to get our club resurrected, get some money into it, like get them going. And we did it.
Right, we've also been joined by GFK. Evening, GFK.
Evening, chaps and chapesses. How you all doing tonight?
How are we doing, mate?
I'm brilliant, mate. Hi, Mark. Hi, Old Bear.
You feeling good,
Jimmy?
What is it? They say tickety-boo, mate.
Tickety-boo. That's it.
That monster's come over the hill now, mate. I'm tip-top. I'm absolutely buzzing for the morning night, and obviously buzzing for Sunday for the watery farts. It is Stardug calling them. So, yep, back in the fold again. Everybody seems to be in a good mood.
Did you hear that guy who'll remain nameless, wee Stevie from Brum, what he was up to?
I did, mate.
Okay.
I was actually chatting to wee Stevie from Brum, and it was quite compass mentis when I spoke to him. So I don't know what he was up to when you were.
That's the problem. Forward. I don't know what he was up to. There was a lot of giggling.
Giggling. Well, when he was on the phone to me, and when he was giggling as well, but it was his usual self in that aspect.
Giggling, GFK. That's my point. Yeah.
All right. Well. When he spoke to me, there was a lot of quiet in the background, so I don't know. So okay, I'll take your word for that. The giggling in the back wasn't him, obviously. So okay, if you're listening,
there's a lot of sweetie wifery going on with you too.
No, not a lot of big. If it wee Stevie for the Brum is listening, just remember, if you know who you are, just call in. And if you're the same Stevie for the Brum that I was talking to, then that's
wee Stevie.
That's right. Oh, it's wee Stevie, isn't it?
Wee Stevie for Brum.
It's nothing to do with that big one, isn't it? No.
No.
I wouldn't think so.
No. Anyway, we've also been joined by Stardug, whose mere birthday's in the Queen. How are we doing, Stardug?
Good evening. Good evening, all. How are yous?
You know how to rip it, didn't you? How we
God
doing,
forbid,
mate? How we doing?
Aye, all right, mate. All right, how are yous?
All right, are you
Very
looking
good.
forward to tomorrow night, mate?
Oh, I'm buzzing, mate. I can't wait for tomorrow. I can't wait to see who's going out there, mate. I really do fancy to get a wee result out here tomorrow. I think we're going to go through out the group tomorrow. And then in the last game at Ibrox will be a fight for first place, I believe.
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. If we get any kind of result tomorrow, we just want a result elsewhere to go our way, mate, and we're through.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we get a result tomorrow, even a draw, I mean, no matter what, we'll have been better than Porto and Feyenoord in both the head-to-heads, mate. So we've not really got much to fear in that sort of sense. You know, it's the group's very much in our own hands, and I think we're more than capable of getting out here and stealing a wee result tomorrow, maybe even more than a draw.
Aye. Listen, mate, I hope we get a result, and I hope we get a result for one bear in particular. That's my good friend Cumbrian Bear. He's through a wee bit of hard time myself at the moment. Like a back operation, which is never pleasant for anybody. But just to let you know, Cumbrian Bear, everybody here, Rangers Radio stinking of you. We send you all your best, mate, and get well soon. Skipper is in charge of the whip round, so best of luck when you get to see that money.
Well, maybe if you're looking to get into Skipper, you'll maybe find him in the ladies' toilet in the Loudon.
Yeah, well, Skipper's in charge. Skipper,
That's what I'm saying. That's where you might need to go and find him. Yeah.
How do you know this?
Well, I'm just going with what I saw and what I heard. That
well, Skipper is in next year's Dragnet. Port Bear.
There was a couple of things done, found out about, and at the AGM, and it had something to do with a toilet, and Skipper was involved. There you go.
Well, see, there you are. You know, trouble follows people like that all the time.
Yeah. So
a big get well soon for CB anyway. A big get well soon.
Yeah, definitely. Take care, Cumbrian.
And if there's anything you need, then you want, or in McKinsey, he's a shout. We'll get Skipper to sort it, mate. You know we will. Right.
Welcome to Gift Gaff's voicemail. The person you're calling can't take.
I think I know who this is. Is trying to get in, but
you're getting shout outs, Oxshire. Can I give a shout out to the Gers TV guys who are doing a bus journey for the Bristol bar to Rotterdam as we speak. Right. Not one of them have got tickets. As far as I know, there may be 2 buses left at Bristol bar at 5 p.m. tonight. And my latest information was that none of them have tickets, or maybe not many of them have tickets. So Cy Leslie and Kenny McCallion, who take today with Gers TV, they're running a couple of buses. There's a couple of nice pictures on Facebook anyway, but it's a mad way to go and see the football, Oxshire.
It's a
on the bus, mate. It's no something I could do anywhere, but best of luck to the guys. Safe journey and bring us back a result. And I know you'll all behave yourself.
Well, we're doing the shout-outs, GFK. I was asked by Old School Blue. He's liked us on Twitter. Team Noodle on Twitter. Or Team Noodle on Twitter. Noodle_team. His daughter's doing a walk for the wounded soldiers, and Rangers have got involved. Only a young girl, and she'll be doing 6 laps at Ibrox pitch as part of her walk. And obviously, there's a page set up, and you'll find it at Team Noodle. And if you've got a few extra shillings kicking about, by all means, throw it in a good cause and help the wee girl raise a decent amount for a good cause. Anyway, we've been joined by a caller. I think it's a first-time caller. Oh, or is he? No, he was there. Fox will get him on in a minute. He'll be back. All right, we'll just go to the panel quickly and keep it brief. But your thoughts on AGM before we hear from our manager for the day. Last thoughts on AGM and what you score it out of 10. We'll do this youngest up. So,
first time.
Next start, Doug's younger than me.
Me first.
I was trying to
me first time.
I was trying to be nice to you.
Every single one of them want to be first there, upstairs.
On you go.
Well, unlucky for you. No, it was a very, very positive AGM for me, mate. 10 out of 10. I think we're expected to be, even said we exceeded that a wee bit. And I think it's very important that he came out and also mentioned that Alfredo Morelos is going nowhere as well, no matter what the price. Even if something silly like 40 or 50 million come in, he would feel it would be in the best interest of the squad and the team for this year, challenging for titles if this boy stays with his mate. So that was probably the best thing to come out of it for me.
Port Bear.
Just echoing Stardog Stock Socks, 10 out of 10, one of the best AGMs I've seen. Very poignant. And with the news about Morelos, it just proved that we don't need to sell our best players. And I think it would have a detrimental effect in the season if we did anyway. So I think Mr. King knows that, and superb. And thanks very much, Dave King.
Here. We've been joined by a caller. Evening, caller.
All right, lads. Big Stevie for the Brum.
Oh, it's wee Stevie for Brum.
Laptop of you, man. First of all, I plead innocent of all charges. A rustling about there in the background. Myra Hinley was in the room cleaning out a wardrobe. So
no content. Don't tell us the contents.
I think I've got to be honest with you. I think he would get away with the charges. There'd be lack of evidence with what I was hearing.
If there was laughing involved, was there a tickling stick or something, Stephen?
There was definitely laughing.
I take the Agra and stop me peeing in my slippers, guys. Come on.
How we doing, big man?
All right, back on, lads. Top beta charged up for the Bears tomorrow, eh?
Aye, mate, aye. What was your thinking?
About the AGM, you talking about the AGM there, or you talking about tomorrow?
AGM first, mate.
AGM for me was a 9 out of 10. There's always room for improvement. I was taught that as a young boy, but let's be honest, guys, he came in, he had bumps on the road. What a marvellous job he's done for us. And see the guy to show emotion the way he did on stage. He's a bear, he's just like us, and he's left us in a far better stage. And can I tell you something, Ox? You came up with a great idea there. The King's Highway, that was absolutely top draw you came out with. And I would love that walkway. It got all done up lovely. And him split up. The man deserves it. He's done as a turn. He's done as an absolute turn. You could only imagine the things that he couldn't tell you what he's probably had to go through to get us where we are. Okay, there, don't you worry about that. But the bottom line is he's come in, he's done a job. And as one of the troops says there, I don't know what one it was, he was personally attacked by certain quarters, and he had to take all that on. Remember the scenario where he was there fit and proper man for the job, and look what was going on across the other end of the city,
Yeah, exactly.
The guy has been absolutely brilliant for us, and he's left us in a far better state. And it's up to us Bears to thank him personally with whatever way we can, whether it's a nice wee banner, whether it's whatever it is, a statue or renaming something, King's Highway. The guy's due something for what he's done for us. He's been left his own personal business. He's a wee bit of a dilemma. He's said that and all, and he's been there for the Bears. So absolutely, for me, the man's done 10 out of 10 job. The AGM is a 9 out of 10. And I can't thank Dave King enough. He's made a couple of boo-boos here and there, but tell me an organisation or an institution that has we all live with fault and stuff like that. But listen, guy's been brilliant for Rangers, and as I said, I can't thank the guy enough. Me personally, just as an ordinary wee bear, I just can't thank the guy enough.
Here.
Great shoot.
Last thoughts on the AGM, GFK, Albert, and then Bridgman, and then we'll move on.
Well, I think I said most of what I said last night. For me, it's a 10 out of 10. I like your idea of the King's Highway. I did say last night to call the Broomlawn stand the Dave King family stand, so I'll just leave it at that, mate. 10 out of 10.
Albert?
8 out of 10 for me, mate. I've got to leave it, Stevie. You've got to leave a bit of room for the current board now and the new chairman to have a bit of room for growth and whatever. But it's no reflection on Dave King. Absolutely no reflection at all on that, man. The King's Highway is a brilliant idea. Brilliant idea.
Yep.
And the last word to the elder statesman of Rangers Radio, the one and only Bridgeman.
I think I would give it, personally, I'd give it 10 out of 10. They covered all the things that we've complained about was covered. And for my favourite, apart from everything that Dave King done and said, my favourite was that Robertson informed the Rangers fans that when dealing with the BBC, they're now dealing with the BBC in London at a high level. Now, what that means, I don't know, but I got a hell of a big cheer for the Rangers fans when that happened. But we won't know, and it might never come out, it might never come to nothing. But it did cheer us all up to think that we're doing that. That's magic. For me, 10 out of 10, and well done to everybody that was involved in it.
Here, and this will cheer you up. We'll get an interview for our manager, Stephen Gerrard, MBE. So get yourselves a mute and let's hear from our manager, Stephen Gerrard.
Yeah, we come here in good health, no injury problems. Borna's carrying a couple of kicks actually from the weekend, so we'll have to make a late decision on Borna, but we've made sure that if he is not available, we've got enough with us to cover. So we've brought John and Andy along with us as well. But if Borna pulls through, he'll play. But we'll have to wait and see and make a late decision on it.
About Dave King, obviously, it's decided to stand down.
Just before we go on to that, sorry, I missed Jermaine Defoe, got injured today in training. It's not a big problem. He'll be touch and go for the weekend, but he's ruled out for tomorrow. Sorry.
Okay. Just news yesterday, Dave King is stepping down as chairman. Can you just give us your reaction to that?
Yeah, I met Dave on Saturday night. We had dinner together. He told me about his decision. In terms of myself, I've got massive respect for Dave. The job he's done by chairing the board. The good thing and the positive thing from my point of view is he's not going anywhere. So he'll still be a shareholder, he'll still be about. I think it's important for me that I've got that relationship. Dave's someone who I trust very much. He's given me fantastic support. He was a big influence on my decision to come here in the first place. And the main thing that came out of the meal between me and him from a personal point of view is that the relationship won't change. So he's still going to be there for me, and that's very important.
How close has your relationship been with Dave over the 18 months you've been here?
Yeah, as close as it needs to be. I mean, every time Dave's over, we always make sure we get together and spend some hours together and talk about the team, individual players, the progress, a couple of the setbacks. We always have a review of where we're at. I don't think that'll change, so we'll continue to sit down together when he's over. I've got contact into him, whether that be by phone or email, and he's always very quick to respond, and he's always been there for me from day one. The very pleasing thing for me is that won't change.
The club has come such a long way under his tenure as chairman.
Can I stop? We're just going to move on from the chairman.
I was just one more. I was just going to ask. Obviously, you've got a big game tomorrow night that you get in the last 32. You've got a cup final coming. It's just in terms of giving him some tangible legacy to leave behind as chairman. That must be a big win for you.
I don't think the results or the games moving forward will impact his legacy. I think you've seen the reaction he got in the AGM, and you've seen the reaction he's got since he mentioned the news, and he deserves that because he reluctantly went into the role in the first place, and he's gave 5 years of his life up and dedicated it to Rangers to improve the club and put it in a better position than when he took it. So I've got nothing but admiration and respect for him. I obviously know him from a personal point of view now and got to know him really well. He's a good guy, he's a good type, and he really cares about this football club and the supporters. But I'm sure the board will continue to move forward. The good thing is he's going to be staying as part of that, and I think that's important for everyone.
How different do you feel this Feyenoord side is from the one that came to Ibrox, given the fact that it's Dick Advocate now in charge?
Yeah, I mean, Dick's a manager and has been for many, many years. He's someone who I've got an incredible amount of respect for, very successful coach. big experiences throughout Europe. So I think a manager like that taking over is always going to give a team a lift. He's always going to improve certain things. I'm sure he looked in a Feyenoord and could see where they were going wrong, and he's tried to tweak and improve certain things. I've noticed that. I haven't studied the Feyenoord, the recent performances and results. So yeah, it'll be a different challenge and a more difficult challenge, if you like, than the one we faced at Ibrox. We obviously had the support right behind us on the night, who were fantastic. I'm sure that's going to be the case in their favour tomorrow. And this has got all the makings of being a very interesting game, and certainly one that we're looking forward to.
I know making the last 32 would be massive for the club, but for you personally, this early in your managerial career, how big an achievement would that be?
I haven't really thought about it. This is certainly not about me. This is something that I'd maybe look back at the end of my career and judge it then. But for me, the focus is very much on the 90 minutes and the threat, what Feyenoord are going to pose us, how we're going to stop it, the game plan I need to deliver to the players to make sure they're prepared and ready to go. Preparation's gone well. This is about the team. This is about the club. It'd be a big achievement for the club if you compared, where it was when we first started it. What was it, 18 months ago? It would be big, of course it would. But from a personal point of view, it's not important. It's important for the club, the team, the fans, because it put us on a different level.
When you're picking a side for such a big game like this, how important is it to strike the right balance between sort of players with ability on the pitch, but also the players that have that mental side?
Yeah, it's important. Balance is the right word. I think I'm going to need the players to be brave. I'm going to have players who can handle the atmosphere, certainly early on in this game. It's the reason why I rested the fella to my right at the weekend, to make sure that he's fresh going into the game. So, yeah, I need big players who've got character and who are brave. I can't use the word I want to use, but they're definitely going to have to stand up and be counted.
I suppose it must be a good sign that you've seen that from your players already in the group stage games this season.
We've certainly rehearsed this type of challenge. We've been to Legia in front of an incredible atmosphere and handled the crowd and stood up and be brave, and we stuck together out there. It was a really, really tough match in a hostile atmosphere. So we've certainly rehearsed the environment and the atmosphere, but I'm still going to need me players to perform. I'm going to need me attacking players to provide big moments for us, and as a team and a group we're going to have to stick together for the whole 90 minutes, because we're aware that this challenge is a lot tougher than the one we faced at Ibrox.
Had you played out here before, and if so, do you use that experience to give the guys any sort of words of one that they can expect?
I haven't played in this in terms of a real game, in terms of a European fixture. I played here in Dirk Kuyt's testimonial, and I was surrounded by world-class footballers, so it was quite easy, to be honest. But it was more of a festival atmosphere to celebrate Dirk Kuyt's career, who deserved it. A teammate of mine who is a legend here at the club, and rightly so, but I can't give them any tips in terms of this arena, but I'm sure they're all well aware. I don't have to speak to the likes of Davo and players like that who've played massive international games in these type of arenas. I think we know what to expect, and we're really looking forward to it. I see it as a challenge and something that we should be really looking forward to rather than fearing.
Yeah, Mr. Gerard, I'm Martin from NOS Dutch Television. I was told that Rangers fans, they got 3,000 tickets, but I believe 10,000 fans expected here. What does this say about the Rangers, about the club? And are you also a bit worried about this, that so many fans coming but maybe don't have tickets?
I think that's Rangers. Magnificent support. They want to follow the team anywhere in the world, and they want to support and back the team in the numbers. I'm not surprised by it. I'm not sure whether you are, but I'm really looking forward to hearing our fans make some noise tomorrow and get behind the team, and hopefully we can reward them with a performance to make them happy come the end of the game. What I will say is it's important the fans behave, because we've got 2 games left, and the last thing we need is any punishments moving forward, because whatever happens tomorrow and in the next game, we need our supporters right behind us, and they've been fantastic so far.
Sorry, just interrupt. It's not going to be 10,000, but we'll get you an official number afterwards. So
good to know. Thank you. Of course, I remember you as a fantastic midfielder, and now you made the transition to be become a manager. Could you talk me through the process? How hard it is? Is it something you enjoy a lot?
Yeah, I certainly enjoy it, or I wouldn't be doing it. There is certainly a transition. It's very different from being a player. It's nowhere near as enjoyable, I'll tell you that. It's very different. I'm obviously starting out on my own personal journey, which I'm trying to improve and grow all the time. But it's not about me. This press conference is about the game tomorrow and the challenge that we face. And my personal stuff can stay to one side.
Have you got any questions for Stephen Davis? Yeah.
So, Stephen, what do you think of the manager? And
why did you ask him that? He's not going to say anything bad. Ask him after, and then he can say all the bad things. Next question.
In general, so to say, then about the level of the team and how things are going. Is it good as you want?
Yeah, I feel that the team's improving and progressing, and certainly since I've came to the club, obviously last January. Again, and we feel like we're moving in the right direction, but there's still obviously a lot of room to continue to get better.
And did you recover from the missed penalty?
Yeah, it's fair. Obviously, it was disappointing for me on the night. I don't think it would have had any effect in terms of qualification for us from the group automatically. So, unfortunately, these things happen. But yeah, I've recovered from that.
Last question. You could say the Rangers are in control in the group, more or less. I mean, two games to go. Could this have its effect on the game tomorrow?
I don't think we'll take our eye off the ball. We've put ourselves in a strong position in the group, but we still realise that we're playing against good opposition with quality players. So there's still work to be done, and hopefully we can replicate the performance tomorrow night that we've shown already in the group games, and hopefully that'll be good enough to get us a result.
Ronnie, did you have a question at the back? Can we take from there, please?
Sorry, Stephen, just in terms of and what would it mean for Rangers in terms of qualifying? You've played for this club obviously before and won trophies and whatnot. What would the last 32, especially this season under Stephen, do for the confidence, and how big of an achievement would it be?
Yeah, well, I think it's continuing to improve and progress, and certainly would be a big step in the right direction. And since the qualifying games at the end of June, start of July, it's a journey that we've thoroughly enjoyed, testing ourselves against teams of this quality, and we want that to continue for as long as possible. So we're determined to see that through in the final two games.
Manager was talking about coming to atmospheres like this, but as a player, during this campaign, you have stood up to all those big European stages so far. What's that confidence like in and amongst the players coming to places like this? The fear factor must be gone now in that sense.
Yeah, I think we can take a lot of confidence from obviously performances that we've shown today away from home as well. And I think coming into hostile environments, it's something to relish. You want to play in these kind of stadiums under that kind of pressure and under that atmosphere as well. So it's a game that we're thoroughly looking forward to.
Okay, we'll make this the last one, please.
Stephen, just wondered, as a Rangers fan growing up, would a Dick Advocaat Rangers team, would that be the one that you sort of remember the most from your childhood?
Yeah, I've certainly got memories of that side, and obviously a lot of top quality players that he brought to the club at that stage. So yeah, I don't know. Obviously, Dick Advocaat personally, he was obviously the manager of Zenit whenever we played them in the final, but hopefully we'll get a better result than that tomorrow night.
All right, thanks for that, folks. Everybody back?
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Can I just say how lucky we have to have these two gentlemen? We talked about Dave King, but they have our manager and also the Northern Ireland captain representing our club. How lucky are we? Big Stevie for the drum.
You're very lucky indeed, mate. You know, you could listen to the two boys. Yeah, look at the wealth of experience they two guys have got sitting there as players. Absolutely amazing. And I don't know who's the bird doing the PR for us there. She wasn't messing about either. I'm glad. She must be from Castle or something. She wasn't taking any nonsense with anybody, wasn't she? No. It's about time we get some. Maybe she's good. Maybe that's Third Dog's neighbour. Is that who's that lassie there? She was brilliant. She didn't hold back at all, and that's what we need. People asking our manager silly questions, talking at Gunnar and hour, chasing, going round in circles, and she just cuts them right off. Come on, be sensible. Next question. anybody get in to say Stevie Davis. Brilliant. The last year was excellent, but going back to our manager, and I mean, the wealth that you could listen to the man. The man talks a lot of sense all the time. He doesn't run anybody down. You know, he's what you would, in the bracket, is what you would call a Rangers manager. He's a Walter Smith type guy. He doesn't mess about, doesn't mix his words, he doesn't run people down, and he talks a hell of a lot of sense, and he's fair. And that's what makes a good Rangers manager for me, and that boy's got it. And Stevie Davis, what a football player, what a wealth of experience he's got, the amount of stadiums he's played in Northern Ireland and Rangers and everything else. You know, these guys have done it. They've been doing, nobody's pulling the wool out their eyes, that's for sure.
All right, Port Bear then, Old Bear.
Let's face it, Ox, he's box office, isn't he? You could sit with a box of popcorn and listen to Gaffer and Stevie Davis all night long. As I said earlier on regarding Dave King, in my opinion, bringing Gerrard in was an absolute masterstroke. One of the best things he's done, and that also will never be forgotten. But he's absolute class. You know, he doesn't take any crap off the media. You know, he answers very well articulated speaker. You know, and the experience the two of them have got. You know, like, was it over 100 caps that they've both got? I think Gerrard the same. So, you know, Stevie says there, the fake Trump, you know, he's the box office, mate, absolute box office.
All right, Albert?
He's fantastic, mate. He's always fantastic. He never gives a bad interview, really. I liked the one when he put him in his place regarding the question that tried to bring Dave King's legacy into one game. I mean, that's just typical Scottish press, you know what I mean? But he nipped that in the bud and went, nah, you're not going away with that one, you know what I mean? You're not bringing a man's so we get beat tomorrow night, so that's his legacy tainted. Nah, go away. Go and try again, son. I like that. But 10 out of 10 again for him.
He's a canny operator, Bridgeman, eh?
Like everybody, please. The guy is absolute world class. He was a world class footballer, and he's starting to be. You can see it. He's a world class personality, and he's starting to talk and talk around being a really, really first class manager. If he attains the same level as a manager as he has as a player and as a gentleman, and my God Almighty, he's the world's his oyster. We are so lucky, really, guys. We are really so lucky, and I hope this feeling that we've got and the blossoming of a team and the blossoming of the manager just continues for as long as I can watch it, because it's fantastic. And we're sitting here and listening to that, and you're thinking there's press men there trying to trip that boy up. That boy's one of the best football players there's ever been, ever. In the history of football, he's one of the greatest footballers ever. Certainly one of the best footballers ever come out of the UK. Marvellous. Just marvellous. What?
Oh, sorry, nothing.
Brilliant.
GFK, 27 European ties. We're getting to 27th tomorrow night, and his record, he's not getting the credit he deserves for it, mate.
Of course he's not going to get the credit, because it's Rangers, isn't it? They want to down us at every tick and turn, no matter what we do. But it's like 1986-87 again. I can see a lot of that. You know, Steven Gerrard's came, and as I said to you before, I can listen to him talk for ages. He's just absolutely wonderful. And Stephen Davis and that. I mean, what did they want is that these guys, what kind of answers did they want them to give? Silly questions again. The Dave King thing's sorted yesterday. How many times does he want to ask a silly question about Dave King, how it's going to impact in Rangers? It's not going to impact in Rangers badly. It's going to impact in it well. Let's look forward to the game tomorrow, and that's what he was trying to tell them, you know. And I could listen to more of him. I think going forward, this is a great thing for Rangers. But we need to make sure that we keep him for more than 4 years. He's going to be here for another 3 or 4 after that, because I think there's a lot of great things to happen, guys. We're on the cusp of some greatness here, and we need to grasp it with both hands. So Steven Gerrard is the man at the helm, so long may that continue.
I know he's a paid employee of the club, Startup, but Stephen Davis is doing his duty here.
He always does, mate. I mean, whatever you ask of Steve Davis, he just does what's necessary, mate, and he does what he needs to do for us. He's such an important player for us, Zamora, mate. He's that older head. He's been here. He's done it all before. I thought it was quite rude, mate, that guy bringing up his penalty miss as well, if I'm honest with you. I don't really think there was any need for that. That was an international duty. There was nearly a fortnight ago now as well, mate, so I don't really feel there was any need for him to bring that back up. It's a totally different ball game for what he was playing 2 weeks ago, so I thought that was pretty rude. And Steven Gerrard, I think some of these reporters are still annoy him sometimes, because it's as if I feel as if sometimes they're sitting there writing his autobiography for him. The amount of personal questions they ask him, and they try and get every wee bit of personal thing about him what they can, mate. He has to always remind them, it's not really about him, it's about the team. He's a Rangers man and things like that. The team comes first. They constantly have to be reminded that, maybe once every 3 or 4 interviews. I don't think it's necessary, mate.
I think the guy's a mega star, but he knows his place in the wheel, if you like, Bridgman, the wheel of the club.
Yeah, he does, pal, he does. Look, I think our manager just wants to, as he said there, he wants to get on with him. He's learning. He wants to see how far he can go and how far he can take the Rangers. And I think every single one of us know, if he keeps going the way he's going to be a wanted man, and that's for sure. But we don't want that to happen for a long while yet, as I say. I think he's certainly, if he's not the best thing that's came to Rangers, then I would say that he's not far behind Souness, let's put it that way. I've always said Souness was the best thing that came to Rangers. But seriously, the guy's just magic. And I'm so enjoying myself with Rangers right now. So enjoying it. It's great to go and see them. Great to sit at Ibrox, getting that tingling feeling, watching us in a European game. Just fabulous. Long may it last. Well done, Steven Gerrard, MBE.
I would agree with that sentiment there, Bridge, but I'll tell you now, in my opinion, if Stephen goes and picks up this League Cup and then manages to get 55, he starts to eclipse Souness.
Oh, yeah, of course, pal, of course. Yeah. If he gets his 55, I mean, there's gigantic steps ahead of him to get there. And my goodness gracious, if he can carry us up through that, oh, wow.
Just because of the circumstances, but there is a lot of similarities. Stevie for the drum? No, we lost him.
No, I'm still here, buddy. For me, where we've been, I think, that there's been a word that's been used with quite a lot of the Bells recently, is galvanised. And I think if Stevie G wins the league and a cup this season, then wow, I think it would overdo Souness. I really do think that. Just for the fact that where we've been, and I mean, there's got to be so much emotion when the Bells do win this cup in a couple of weeks' time. There's got to be so much. It's going to be mental, man. I've got fireworks there for the 55, but I think I'm just going to let them all go, man. I really do, man. It's got to be absolute mental. Yeah, you're right now. Big Jimmy will need to shut his blinds because I'll be firing them down towards Peterson Park. I think it would eclipse it. I really do, Ox. Just the fact that where we've been, there's been that much emotion. I mean, I just keep thinking about, man, I'm standing there, we beat them. The people that have passed away, the Bells that have passed away, there's just got to be so much emotion for me. And I think it'll be wow, the wow factor, and I think it'll be, I think it'll clip Souness, definitely, 110.
All right, we've been joined by a caller. Evening, caller.
Hello, my name's Wee Stevie for the Brum. Skipper. Who's this casting aspersions about me in toilets?
Oh, that's the boys were talking about the night in the lobby.
Remember who was in the toilet first yesterday, Mr. Bridgman?
Oh, I never saw you. I just heard about you.
So when I arrived in the toilet, somebody was causing a commotion.
Yeah, but I heard you were winding down yesterday in a classy establishment. Is there any truth in this?
Oh yes, I was winding down. They wonder that Fox is a whiz with the ladies because you want to see the places he goes to.
I've been out with him. It's a pleasure, mate. You just never know where you're going to end up.
The greasy spoon, was it? Bagash Lils.
That's not even a spoon.
Dirty old spoons. Dipped your fag in his soup.
Are you only collect money for Cumbrian Bear?
Oh, yes. But I put in the lobby that I'll handle the cash and I'll send them down a Provi cheque because I'm not happy about sending money in the post.
Oh, well said, pal.
Skipper's only man that set up a Just Giving page for lost money.
Oh, brilliant. Just brilliant.
That's not a very nice thing to say, Oxygen. Now, they girls said they'll pay me back.
All right, no problem.
Now, do you still see those people? The Thai people you saw? You still seeing them regularly? Are you still seeing them regularly?
Bridge, man, you were standing next to them in the toilet yesterday.
No. But do you still go to the wee premises in Kenny Park?
Other ladies. Skipper, is that still the two ladies or gents that can go to both toilets?
Skipper knows them well.
Me too, myself and Bridge, man. It was a foursome yesterday in the toilet.
Oh, too much information. Listen, Skipper, you get a hold of that company there and you tell him we're not pulling for him, mate, eh?
I will certainly do that. Dutchie spoke to him today. He's not too clever at the moment, but we'll do what we can to get him up and about.
Here, mate. Here. And if I have to pick him up, I will, yeah?
Sorry, I missed that.
If I have to pick him up the way up, I will, yeah?
Oh, yes, of course.
Aye.
Right, lads, I need to go just now. These lasses are looking for directions again. I'm not sure where they're going.
Oh, brilliant.
Enjoy the rest of the show. Bye, folks.
Yes, oh, dear. Oh, what, man. Get yourself on mute. We're going to have a tune.
Well, I took a trip to Eyebrows, my favorite team for to cheer, where they were playing the Glasgow Celtic on the first day of the year. Now the ground was filled to capacity as the teams come out to play. The animals sang the soldiers' song, and the people sang Dolly Gray. Now half-time it came and went on. The Glasgow Celtic were in the lead. Finian Tully was rounding everywhere, shaking his rosary beads, while the green flags they were flying high. Celtic hearts were full of pride. The second half, sure it started, and the Rangers they turned the tide. Won't you play up the Glasgow Rangers? Oh, play up the boys in blue. Oh, play up the Glasgow Rangers. We're here to cheer for you. Now the ball goes out to Waddle, and from 30 yards he did score. Sure you couldn't hear your ears at Ibrox Park for the sash my father wore. Oh, play up the Glasgow Rangers. Sammy Cox is on the ball. He slips it through to Willie Woodbarn, then on through to Ian McCall. McCall to Billy Simpson. Oh, here come the boys in blue. Well, Simpson beats the Celtic center half, and then goes number 2. Now the Rangers fans are roaring. Jardine Young, he takes a free onto the head of William Simpson, and then goes number 3. Well, it's 3-1 for the Rangers. That was the final score. A happy new year from Ibrox Park, for Rangers beat the Celtic once more. Yes, a happy new year from Ibrox Park, for Rangers beat the Celtic once more. Yes, a happy new year from Ibrox Park, for Rangers beat the Fenians once more.
Play up the Glasgow Rangers. Play up the boys in blue. Absolutely brilliant. Great choice of tune. Well played, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, back there, gentlemen.
Yes, indeed.
So obviously we got a wee bit of team news. I don't think the 4 would have started tomorrow night for me anyway. But will Borna be a loss? GFK then Port Vale.
Certainly will be a loss if he's not playing. But obviously we'll get. Well, it looks as if Halliday will get the place up. By an automatic replacement, but be sad to see him no play. He's playing well just now, so obviously the Hamilton goal there was a bit of a travesty, but no, still won the game. Going into this game against Feyenoord, I'd like to have seen him being in the team, but I think Flanagan will do a decent job. I hope Halliday's not playing. I'd like to see Flanagan play.
All right. Port Vale.
York, it'll be solely missed.
Welcome to the EE voicemail. I'm sorry, but the person you've called is not available.
In the Hamilton game, typical booting with good players out of the game. He will be missed, not just from a defender point of view, mate, but his attacking prowess. You know, we've already been echoing about his great passing. You know, his crosses during Europe so far. His ability to put a ball on a 10 pence for Alfredo and stuff. He'll be solely missed, mate. But their forward line with their wingers are very, very prominent. So maybe, you know, Flanagan, I think, will do a not bad job. He's steady. You're not going to get the forward run for him, but he'll be strong at the back. You know, he's a good wee defender.
I mean, Borna. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. The pass of the season in the competition for Borna.
Yep.
Away to Young Boys. No, sorry, away to Porto, was it?
Porto. Yep, Porto, mate.
Sorry, what a ball. Stardog and then Albert.
I think it's fair to say, mate, Borna Barisic should become a key player for us. I really, really hope he makes it again, mate. I'm still hoping he makes it. I don't want to sound harsh, mate, but I don't want Halliday near the first team tomorrow. You know, I don't know how match fit Flanagan is. You know, obviously he's been out for a couple of months for is it a hernia he had or whatever. So I mean, he's been out for a wee while, so we don't know how much fit Flanagan is, and I really don't want to see Halliday playing there. For me, the last time I seen him play was against East Fife. He looked pretty weak that day. He was losing a lot of balls, even though he was the captain for the team and all. So I don't want to see him playing tomorrow, mate. Barisic needs to play for me, and I think it's fair to say the rest of the team probably picks itself for tomorrow, providing everybody's fit.
Does it?
For me, it does, mate. For me, it does.
Right, go on then. Give us it.
Well, you go McGregor in nets, Tav, Golson, Hollander, Barisic are fit. The midfield will be Jack, Davis and Kamara, and it'll be Kent on the left, Alfie up front, and he'll go with Shea Ojo.
So, Aribo, who's played away a lot in Europe, and Scott Arfield, who the manager likes in Europe. Yeah?
Yeah, they're not performing. Well, Arfield isn't performing, sorry. Aribo is performing. I just think he'll go with Kamara. He's more defensive for the away game. That's what I see, mate.
I'm going to just whisper this once. You're going to have to let this Ojo thing go, mate. Take the poster down.
You'll not be saying that when he scores the winner tomorrow, will you?
When they scored the winner the last time.
Can I just come in a minute, Ox?
Yes, mate.
The caller that's phoning, whose number ends in 211, if he hangs up his phone, I'll phone him back.
Thank you, mate. Thank you, mate. That was a technical department led by Fox. Albert.
What do you want, the team?
Your team, aye, and what you're thinking that, well, could we miss Barisic or?
Oh, we'll definitely miss Barisic. There's no doubt about that. They type of games and that environment suits Barisic's game right down to the ground. So we'll definitely miss him. There's no doubt about it. The boys that come out of the hill and he's come out through the tunnels, come out the other end. Man, he's a better player now. He's definitely a better player. So I will miss him. He's my first choice left back. The team, I would go with Starbug's team apart from Ojo. I'd put Barker in. Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Good. How are you?
It's one of King, lads.
How we doing?
No bad. It's one of Big Stevie McPherson's pals here.
Is that you, Willie?
Oh, Kingy boy.
Kingy boy. How are you guys?
We're all right, mate. Your good self.
We're brand new. We're just at Rotterdam right now, guys, heading into Amsterdam, so we can't be that far away.
Rotterdam, heading to Amsterdam. You're about 8 miles to go, mate.
That's all right. We're on a train from Brussels to Amsterdam, so we just stopped at Rotterdam there, so 40 minutes we're going to be there.
All right, okay. All right, how many Kingy?
What's that, sorry?
How many is there?
Well, right now there's only 8 of us travelling together, but obviously we don't know what's in Amsterdam and that yet. I think they're talking about upwards of 9,000, but there's 8 of us on the train now.
Right. Okay.
They're all having a wee sing-song in another carriage. I'm a anti-social kind of guy that doesn't like the sing-song, so I've moved out the way now.
You mean your heat was...
Today we're staying half a drink, guys.
Oh, you behave yourself.
We're doing all right. I don't really get up too much these days. Not, I'm a teetotal kind of guy now. I was a bit of a drinker back in the day, boys, but we gave it up.
Oh, well, happens to the besties, mate. Happens to the besties.
Can I cut in, Rockster? Can I just say something to you, Kingy, on air? Well done, mate. Yeah. Kingy's teetotal. Kingy used to have a drink problem and the boys teetotal now, lads. Over 100 days, Kingy, I believe. I seen that post today. Well done, mate. Absolutely bang on. Well done. And you're really learn supporting. I know you're a good ambassador for a club, mate. And you go here, there and everywhere. But well done to you, Kingy, and the drum boys that are on that train. No doubt you'll be skipping your fare. You'll be under seats and our tables and everything. No, but anyway, well done, guys.
That'll be one ticket for Drum Chapel to Partick. They've got on the way to Brussels.
I think he's been through a tunnel by the sounds of it.
I think he's been through a tunnel.
I think the guard just got hold of him and chipped him.
Brilliant. On the train on the way to Amsterdam to support the Rangers. Right, who's no jealous?
I know.
Nobody?
No comment.
I'm raging, man. When the tune came on there, I went into up the tin of pilchards and I thought it was tomato sauce, but it wasn't. It was brine. So I went in the bin, I'm in a bad mood. And then he's in bloody Amsterdam on his way to the dam and I'm sitting here. I'm jealous, 100%.
Here. Me also. Right, but you were coming in with your team there. On you go, mate.
Same team as Starbucks, as I said. Same team as minus Ojo and Barker in his place.
Aye, but you call it the Porto team, didn't you?
That's the Porto team, right?
Barker.
What did you say, Startup?
It was me, Barker. You're having a laugh here.
We said that in Porto.
What did he do last game? Last game, he was
better defender. You're a better defender because we're going to be under it tomorrow. I believe that we're going to be under severe pressure tomorrow, and you'll need every whole hands to the pumps.
So they're going to come at us. Back better. Yeah. They're going to come at us, and that puts us under tremendous pressure. It's expected, isn't it?
You've got to remember, guys. They're trying to save the group. They're trying to stay in this group.
Be positive, guys. Positive.
No, I'm going to be positive, Jimmy. I know
you are, mate. Some of the other ones there are like, man, come on. I know they're a good team, Fionor, but let's be positive about Rangers. We're a great team. We're playing well now.
Jimmy, what happened to Barisic? Did he get injured or something?
Is he ill? He got an injury. I don't know if it was in training. I know Defoe's
at the weekend at Hamilton, didn't he?
He
took 2 sore ones in the Hamilton game.
Right, okay. Is deubtful or is he definitely not playing?
Oh, he's doubtful.
Did you not listen to the manager?
I missed out what you said. I know that Defoe, I know the manager said Defoe won't make it or worse to that effect. And I wondered if it was the same with Barisic, but I hope it's not.
He'll get through a test tomorrow.
Excellent. That's good.
Right, can I give you my team, Ox, here?
Aye, I'm listening.
Right, McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, hopefully Barisic, but it'll probably be Flanagan. Right, obviously big Phillips there. Kamara, Jack and Davis, and up front on the left, obviously Ryan Kent, and I'm near Arfield for me. Greg Stewart and Alfredo up front.
Greg Stewart, I'll tell you now, right? Greg Stewart's not got a whole hell at start tomorrow.
I don't know. He surprises a few times.
But you said you're not allowed surprises. Barker's not allowed to play.
No, well, I think Barker did a poor last out in the last. So I'm no convinced.
He's in Albert's Porto team.
Aye.
But I think, listen, I like Greg Stewart, mate. I think he's a good football player. But I think you'll go for Springers tomorrow. Either guys that can run or people who can make things happen. And that's how I think, believe it or not, as much as I don't think he's played well, I think Arfield might play.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Then, Ox.
What's that?
Yep. Let's hear your team, mate.
Pretty much the same.
Because so far everybody's picked somebody different on the right wing, so it'll be interesting to see what you say.
I don't know if we'll play with a right winger. I think
well, right attack mid.
I think Arfield might play in a slightly different role tomorrow. Try to help Tavernier, help the four, and then Spring. He'll give an hour, and then you might see Ojo or another. The two men that will be expected to spring clear and cause them problems will be Kent and Morelos. See, the midfield, I think Davis and Jack are certainties, and then it's whether you go with Aribo running with the ball or you go with the intelligence of Kamara. I think you'll start with Kamara tomorrow night. And then the back four will be the back four if Barisic is fit. I think we're all pretty much.
Would you like to see Arfield play, or do you think that's who you think the manager will play, Oxshire?
I think that's who the manager will play. I think at the moment Scotty Arfield's form isn't great when we're watching them, but
yeah,
the manager seems to them. That's only my opinion.
No. That's what I was asking, pal. That's what I was asking.
Who would you play there, though, Ox? Who would you play personally if you were to pick that team? Who would you play in the right?
Well, I wouldn't. I think with the players we've got available just now, I would maybe pick Arfield and contradict myself a bit. I just can't get Ojo at all, mate. Even when he came on Sunday, mate, he just doesn't look a player to me. Just doesn't look a player. You know, it's only, I don't want to criticise the boys too much, and I hope he makes eat my words tomorrow night and scores a winner, because I'll be delighted as the next person. Albert.
I just thought I missed the biscuit there.
Oh, did you?
Isn't the Jermaine Defoe's not getting a look in?
He's injured, mate.
That's what I'm saying. He's not getting a look in. That means that we've got one striker. I mean, God forbid anything happens to Fred. No, who else can we put in the bench?
Greg Stewart will be in the bench for coverage for that.
I know.
And somebody else. I mean, we were a bit short, but what I've said for a while that.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I think you need three strikers to get through a heavy campaign. We'll skip Albert. We'll go to Port Bear.
Same team, Ox. But you know, I'm going to say I know I've got a feeling the manager will pick Arfield, but I don't know how far Jordan Jones is on. I would love to see Jordan Jones. Maybe Ryan Kent switching to the right and Jordan Jones in the left.
You've been training the news for.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. Jimmy, is it worth a wee? You know, is it worth throwing him
in? Well, he surprises me Barker, didn't he, the last time? So you never know, mate.
I'm just going on quality, Jimmy.
I'd love to see it, mate.
Quality. He's real quality. I'd love to see just a wee switch. Ryan Kent going to the right. Because I just don't think the right side yet has been nailed down by any of the Gerrard squad. And I think that place is up for grabs. Whether a wee switch around with sorry. My God. Kent and Jones switching could happen. I'd like to see it happen.
Yeah.
But I think he'll pick Arfield.
Can I come in on the Hawks, yeah?
Yes, when you go.
I was going to say that just for me, it's the same defence, goalkeeper and defence. I'm including Barisic there, and I'd be Jack Davis and Kamara in the midfield. I would, if it was me, I'd play Kent, Morelos, and Aribo.
Kent, Morelos, and Aribo. Oh, that's a good shout, mate.
That's strong.
That's it. I was going to say.
Aye, was it Stevie?
Yep, that was 100%. But I was going to say back five, and then Davis, Jack, Kamara, and then what Brad says there. 100%. That would have been my team.
Okay. Okay. Is Albert friendly? Is Jamie Dodgers?
I'm only my second one, mate.
He's like a camel. You don't hear him chewing away.
That's not me, that's her.
I nearly seen that.
She's in cleaning her Stevie, she's in cleaning her toolbox out there. So that was her. That's her making
I nearly seen something really inappropriate here. I played the Jamie Dodger game in East Belfast about 20 years ago.
No.
There was 3 men and 6 women involved. That's what I'm going to say. Oh, dear me.
Is it David the band?
We'll move on to Custard Creams.
No, she didn't like them. She just liked the Jammy Dodgers. Oh, dear me.
Dad, you cover your ears.
Oh, dear me.
Yes, mate.
Did you hear about the fight in the biscuit factory? The bandit hit the penguin out of the heat with a club, got a breakaway in a fast taxi, and it was a pure classic.
Oh, crumbs.
Thanks for the call. Don't be a stranger.
Can we...
A lot of positivity. Steven Gerrard's record in Europe. We've lost 3 games. We've lost Young Boys, we lost in Vienna, and we lost in Moscow. And I'll argue that we didn't deserve to lose any of the 3 games. No. Maybe a draw in Vienna would have been right, but Moscow and Bern, we should have won both games. Port Bear.
Aye, definitely. You know, I feel that's when we're still learning that old game management thing. If you remember when we were in Moscow, we were ahead, twice, I think. We were over there. And we just, rather than see a game out, we were still trying to go and score more against them. It was the same in Bern. We're still chasing the game, weren't we? After getting that league win, we should have just, shut up and won the game out, easily. But his record in Europe, mate, is absolutely phenomenal. For a rookie manager, let's just always say this. He's branded when he first came, big risk, rookie manager. But for a rookie manager, he's got some record domestically and in Europe.
I think I read this stat today, and even in the leagues section so far, the only team that's to beat us head-to-head is CSK, the Moscow team, because they drew nothing each. Ibrox and beat us over there. Everybody else with the 2 legs, we've actually knocked them out. In theory, that makes any sense.
Yeah,
but everything the Rangers are doing in Europe, I mean, Dave King had mentioned that. I mean, we're the only club ever to come through all the qualifying stages twice and get into the group stages, and we could be the only ever team so far to get into the last 32 after come through the qualifiers. So, no, I'm not saying some of these are being negative in that, but let's bum up our team. We're playing well in Europe, and we deserve to be where we are. And I'm more than confident we'll get a decent result tomorrow. I would say we'll get at least a draw tomorrow night. I can't see us getting beat at least a draw. No matter what team the gaffer puts out, I think they'll perform to their ability that they've got, which is good enough for us. A draw for me for tomorrow night, guys. Let's talk the Rangers up. I know Feyenoord are a decent team, but so are we. We're a good team as well.
I think you're just looking at historic. I mean, obviously we went to Holland and won in the past, but it's just you think, well, it's a tricky away tie and we wouldn't be favourites. But I hope you're right, JFK. I hope you're right, and I hope the result elsewhere goes our way. And this time tomorrow night, we're sitting in the last 32 of the UEFA Cup.
It's in our hands, Ox here. We're getting 2 shots at this year. 2 shots.
We're where we deserve to be, mate. We've definitely, we've not even exceeded expectations. I think we exceeded expectations maybe last season, but with the squad we've got and things like that, when we've seen that group, mate, I mean, I never expected us to finish bottom of the group. I knew we would go up there, and we're not punching above our weight anymore. I mean, we've played these teams after park. You know what I mean, in Europe? And another thing, we've played 14 games by the time this group's ended. You don't even play 14 games to win the Champions League, mate. I think the run-up to that's only like 12 games or something. So the minutes we're putting in Europe as well, mate, it's unbelievable. You've your four qualifiers and then your group games, mate. That's 14 games all in. Do you know what I mean? Before you even get into the last 32. There's not even 14 games in the full Champions League tournament for group stages to finals. So the minutes we're putting in Europe as well, mate, I don't think the management team's got enough credit for that either.
Well said, John, man. Well said.
Well said.
Yes, well said. That's a great point, isn't it, Bridgeman?
As indeed, pal. I just want my team go out tomorrow night on the front foot. We fear nobody. We've played this team, and we played it was a good game at Ibrox, and we beat them. And I think we can do the exact same thing over there. I've got no fears, none at all, for playing them. I'm not stupid. I've played football all my life, and I know what it's like. There's a big difference in playing at home sometimes, big difference in playing at home and going away, particularly at those higher level games of football. Not that I've played at this level, but when you're playing at a higher level, you've got to, when you come from playing Hamilton to get into here, and you're playing for a position, and to get out of the group, get out of the group stages in a competition, it's a massive leap. And we can't carry the same form from Hamilton into this game. We've got to on the front foot and be ready for everything. And we should take no prisoners for them and just go through there and beat them. Simple as that.
Mollicate them, Bridge.
Mollicate them, pal. I'm looking for a mollication. Of course, I'll tell you now, I will take a 1-0. And I don't know any Rangers fan that wouldn't. No, I'll take a 1-0. A mollication would do me fine.
It would be fair to say, all better, that it wouldn't ever be a bridge too far if it was 1-0 tomorrow night.
No, I mean, if we win tomorrow night, it's a fantastic. There's only getting away for that. All I'm saying is that we expect a hard game. That's all I was saying. We can't win. I'm not saying we can't win. That's not what I was saying at all. What I'm saying is they're going to go at us, so get ready for it, and the team will be set up accordingly. And I still think we can beat them. I'm not saying that they'll beat us or we're no capable of beating them. I think we're more than capable of beating them. I don't agree with Stardog. The team's exceeded my expectations. I didn't expect them. And this group today, what they've done fantastic well. I mean, it's unbelievable. Because there's some good outfits we've beat. And actually, I mean, the Young Boys one that was madness. That was just madness for that result. But the Portal games, I mean, that's a good outfit. They're a good team.
My point was, Bear, that I never once expected us to get trousered off at any of their teams, mate. That was my point. You know, I believe we deserve to be in there mixing up with these teams.
I agree, Stardog. I don't think any of them were going to leather us. I didn't think that myself, but no, they've done well. They've done really well. 10 out of 10, and Gerard's record's there for everybody to see. And they keep going on this SFA brigade and all that about their coefficient, which I can tell you what to do with that. But but wasn't it for Rangers, their coefficient would be still doing at the doldrums where it was. So Rangers play gets into their crappy Scotland team and we start winning all of a sudden, know what I mean? Is that a surprise, eh? But anyway, back to Europe. I'm still think we'll do it in Europe. I still think we'll do it. I haven't watched them against Porto, and what we've done to that team, if we can do it to a team with that quality, we can do it to anybody.
Because you all get space to play. You all get space to play, yeah? Stardog, in you come.
I think European football, mate, suits this squad of players that we've got. You know, I don't want to go as far as saying it's been a breeze, but I mean, you forget it wasn't just the Porto. I think we've played Feyenoord after Park at Ibrox. I think we're very, very unlucky away to Young Boys, mate. I think we definitely owe them one. We come to Ibrox. You know, this is what I was meaning, but we've not exceeded expectations. Like, we don't have 7 points, and we're no top of the group on luck or because other teams have been poor, mate. We've been really, really good and consistent in Europe all throughout this year, even in the qualifying rounds. So I really do feel like we deserve to be here, mate. I think it's a totally different kettle of fish. When you come to European football, mate, is the Hamilton game. It's going to be two totally different games of football. I think this team allows us to play our game and let us focus on what we do rather than trying to break the deadlock or break the double block, as they say. So it suits us, mate, and I really do fancy us to go over here and get a result. They're a couple of players short. They're a couple of players out injured. We've got a new manager. We know who he is. But I don't see anything that worries me, mate. We've went there and we've done the business in every single game this season when it's been required in Europe. So I don't see this game being any different. I really don't.
I mean, what a night at Ibrox it would be. Sorry, mate. On you go.
I'm sorry to be Jimmy. Over there they're using the narrative and the clickbait, undefeated under Advocat. This is what they're trying to play on. There were 2 draws and 2 wins, but they still concede a lot of goals. Ox, you know. Boys, they still concede a lot of goals. Their weak point is still their defence. And I think, just like Stardog says, we're tailor-made for Europe. Our squad seems to play the best football in Europe because teams open up against us. And as I keep saying this on the show, any team opened up against Rangers will beat them because the passing, the style of their play, we'll hit the counter. They hit the counter as well, so they'll do the same thing. But our team, I would say, on form right now, is stronger than them. And class will show through in the end, and I think we'll win 2-1 tomorrow night. It'll be close. It'll be close, definitely.
Remember when we played at Ibrox, we had no Ryan Kent playing, and Ryan Kent improves our team. Mate. He improves our team. Mm-hmm. You've seen that on Sunday, JFK, yeah.
Aye, of course he does. Look, a different game tomorrow night. I mean, we know that Feyenoord will come at us for the very first whistle, but with Ryan Kent in the team, and if a gaffer picks the players that will perform on the night, we should come away with at least a draw. I'm reading so much rubbish, about because Advocaat's a manager and that. Look, Advocaat's a manager, so what? And people, I said to a guy yesterday, they thought I was being disrespectful to him. About he's an ex-Rangers manager. He's no longer the Rangers manager. I mean, he bought Torre Andre Flo, did they know? And he was a donkey. So for me, aye, I know. No, so let's go there and let the team enjoy the game and win. I think we're more capable of winning it. But I say I'll take a draw. What we don't want is to lose the game and then Porto to win their game. Then we go into the last night and everybody's on 7 points, and it becomes a lottery then. No, but it's in our hands. We're getting, as I said earlier on, actually, we've got 2 shots at it. If we don't do it tomorrow night, we can surely do it at Ibrox on the 12th of December. But I'm confident we'll get at least a draw. No, a draw. I'm going with Mark here. It's a draw for me or a 2-1 to the Gers. I can't see us getting.
Jimmy, see that everybody ended up in 7 points. See if that happened. That's got to be unhealthy, isn't it?
No, there's been a couple of instances before that I maybe all finishing in the same points. I was a couple of instances, but near misses and that. But aye, and how they're going to work that out is beyond me.
Head to heads, wasn't it? Head to heads.
Head to heads. But at the end of the day, we've got 2 shots, as I keep saying, and we need to take the 2 shots. But let's go tomorrow night and win the game. Go to win it. And I know Steven Gerrard doesn't go to draw for draws anyway. He plays the team to win, so I'm happy. Whatever team he puts out, I'll be happy. I've no complaints, no criticism. Just that I picked the team I think I would like to put out, and I know what.
Right. No. When I was talking to Miss Airdrie earlier on tonight, she was saying that she always likes the year Fox's thoughts on what's happening. So I'll bring in Fox to quickly give us his thoughts on tomorrow night and maybe his team just before he gets back to the technicals. Fox.
Good evening.
Evening, mate. How we doing?
My thoughts are the same as most of the boys on the panel. We've got 2 attempts to win this, and I think we can throw caution to the wind tomorrow night and go out and try and beat them. No hanging back. Maybe play it a bit cagey for the first 15 minutes, but I think overall we should go in the offensive and hopefully get a result there and finish it there and then.
And who's your offensive players?
Sorry?
Who's your offensive players tomorrow night?
I like the idea of Rebo, Morelos and Ryan Kent, mate. I really like that. I think there's good variation. As you say, Rebo can get on the end of things and get himself in the box. Offers a different type of threat with his close control and he can get a shot away. If no, maybe Jordan Jones. I would risk Jordan Jones because on the break we need people with pace, and with Kent and Jordan Jones I think we would also do very well over there.
All right. Mate. Are you looking forward to it?
Oh, can't wait.
A wee bit of tinge of jealousy that you're not having a wee trip?
I've given that up, mate. I'm too old to travel, but I hope everybody that's there is really enjoying themselves, behaving themselves and singing their lungs out.
Here. Listen, mate, thanks for looking after everything tonight, mate, in the background as usual. Much appreciated for everybody.
Thank you very much.
Good man, Fox. Yep.
Yeah.
Oxchair.
Yes, mate.
Can we have a wee 2 minutes, 5 minutes about the boys tonight, the young youth team tonight?
5 minutes silence. It doesn't really work for radio.
We've not touched on it yet, but
no, I was going to mention that was a
the young Rangers won 2-1 tonight. All I can tell you is that it was a well fought and hard game. That young Coombs scored the 2 goals. We'd already won 2-0 at Firhill a couple of weeks ago, and we followed that up by beating them 2-1 over in Bratislava. Nathan Young-Coombs scored the 2 goals for us. We went through on the 4-1 in aggregate. The draw was made about an hour and a half ago, and it's a one-off match, play-off to get into the last 16. And these are the 6 teams that we could face. One-off match. Let's hope we get, when I say the names here, you'll hope we get this team at home. We've got Atletico Madrid, Manchester City, Inter Milan, Ajax, or Liverpool.
Bring them on.
So we got a one-off match, and whoever wins that match goes into the draw to take place for the last 16.
That's fantastic, but Jimmy.
You've seen that.
Of course it is.
You've seen that boy Nathan Coombs in the flesh. You watched him when you were up at Firhill that night. What did you think when you see him in the flesh, mate?
I say to you, and Big Stevie agreed with me. I think he plays him similar to the way Alfredo plays. He's fearless. He can the way when he's got his back to the goal, he can push a player off. He can bring other players into the game. And I say to you, he's the one. I said that last season. I think he's one for the future, in the very, very near future, probably maybe 2 years. But as they say, if you're good enough, you're old enough. And he's banging the goals in well for the young youth team. So the boys are in the semi-final of the Tunnock's Cup. They're in this playoffs in Europe. They're doing well in the other cup competitions that they played in Scotland. So it all bodes well. He's a cracking player. I couldn't for the life of me get any sort of visual look tonight. So it was just basically, but I was getting reports online. And Graham Murray is very proud in his assessment is that Nathan Young-Coombs has got a big future at Rangers. So all's looking good, and for that, so well done to the boys tonight. They beat Slovan Bratislava, who were one of the seeded teams.
the same as Young Boys of Bern. We're one of the seeded teams, and we beat the two of them over 2 legs both times. So well done to the Young Rangers youth team in the Europa Youth League. So they're doing well. So they're in the playoffs to get into the last 16. So, but they're
There's
up
some
against
great names in there, club-wise, isn't there? Man City.
So, but would it not be nice if we got Liverpool? Wouldn't it?
Oh, wonderful! But I would obviously any one of them, but Liverpool would be. You know what Stephen Gerrard would say. half his youth team coaches are Liverpoolians. Liverpool fans.
So the draw for the one-off playoff game is in December the 16th, and that tie will be played in February 11th or 12th. And if we get through that, then it's into a last 16 open draw.
These young boys don't know. They don't know what it's like to get beat your team, do they?
No, they don't. They're playing really, really well. As I say, myself and Big C, we watched them that night, and we thoroughly enjoyed the game. And I know Fox is a big watcher of the youth team, and he's got a lot of good things to say. I think he's got more information on them than I have over the years. But what I've saw, I was really, really impressed, as I said, on the night at Firhill. So let's hope we get a home tie in the playoff game, and then we can go, because I said that the big man of the day, it'd be great to go and see the boys again. So really enjoyed it.
What I have been promised for next season is 2 tickets, centre stand for yourself and Bridge to go and watch Glasgow Rangers ladies team play.
Well, do you know, if I'm getting it free, I'll go. I mean, is it no? But I'll get it. Well, Bridge is the same as me. He's up for it.
Yep,
Bridge is up for it. I'm up for it.
Yeah, there we go. That's all been sorted.
Oh well, I gave a good match report last week about the ladies. No, so I'm no. I just said what I said the other night. But yeah, if there's some tickets going, yes, I will go. And I know me and Bridge will
we call that Spivery startup.
Yeah.
We couple of free tickets to the women's football, Bridge. You'll be happy with that?
Call them the GGs, JFK. Jails Gals. That's what they are, the GGs.
The GGs.
Well, no. If me and Bridge get there, I'm sure that Hip and I will conduct ourselves in the manner that's becoming of a Rangers radio pundit.
I'm sure you will.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Bridge has stayed very, very quiet.
I don't know what that. I don't know what JFK's got me linked into here. What have you got me into, JFK?
Like me and you. Hey, Bridge man, they've put me and you. It's me and you. I've not put you into anything, pal. They have put me and you.
You're in this together, Bridge.
Bridge's missus won't let him out for him to watch other women.
Maybe it should be me and Skipper.
Well, that's more like it.
No, Bridge man's a man.
No, that's more like it. Give it to a more deserving person.
Oh, Bear, tomorrow night, we've just got to put in context. I would say that maybe if you looked at odds, they'll be the slight favourites, and we've got to just take it as it comes. If we get through, it's fantastic. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't work out for us tomorrow night because of where we sit, but the whole journey is just it's getting better and better.
Oh, I mean, we don't get a result tomorrow night. I'm not going to be upset about it, and it's going to affect me that badly. But I still like to see the Rangers win, of course I do. But we're heading in the right direction. They're not getting away from it, and until they start getting us recognition of what we're actually doing, which I don't think they ever will. But I'm quite happy now that they don't, to be honest with you, because we're just plodding along and showing them all how it should be done and how you carry yourself and what you do in Europe and all the rest of it. And I'm quite happy. I'm more than happy. But to me, as I said before, Europe's not that important to me. It is revenue stream. I completely understand all that. But for football-wise, it's a leak for me, mate. I'll no change.
I don't think you're alone in that thinking. But I think it's just it's a bonus trips away. young men enjoying themselves.
I hope they enjoy themselves. I mean, because a bad reputation that mob over there, and I hope they're all safe and sound, and they enjoy their game and their football and all that, and come home safe. I hope they really, really, really enjoy it and get the result, because I could imagine what it'd be like. It'd be fantastic.
I mean, I've heard that various figures. GFK from 9 to 15,000 bears over there. Unbelievable.
Aye, when that's the talk, and it was 9, maybe 10, 15. Well, we'll never know to tomorrow. You know, the people I know that are there, it's jumping. You know, and I would say, I mean, if there's 3,300 something tickets, Rangers go. You know, look, the rest of the bears will get in by hook or by crook. I do know, for what I've been reading elsewhere, that there's a lot of pubs in the Rotterdam and the Dam Square who have just embraced what Rangers are all about, and obviously their tills will be jingling, which is good to see. But let's hope the boys are there have a good time, bring a good result back, and safe journey there and safe journey back.
I think a lot of the guys will just be going there. I don't think a lot of them have not any great expectation to get a ticket for the game.
Yeah, of course.
But they'll be in Dam Square or somewhere where they'll put some big screens up, or some pubs have got multi-screens, things like that. I'm quite sure that's what it will be. You'll get thousands of Rangers fans all congregating and no leaving Amsterdam at all, and just stay in the square, and the atmosphere will be electric.
Oh, I mean, remember, Amsterdam's about 80 miles away from the game.
No, I'm just saying they'll probably just go to... A lot of them will just go to Amsterdam just to be there. Stay there and watch it outside, you know, big crowd.
We must be the first visiting team that's got that many supporters in the country all where they put fan zones 80 miles away from the ground.
Aye, quite incredible.
It's incredible. But again, we're the biggest, best supported club in the world, so it shouldn't surprise us, and it doesn't surprise us, but that's fantastic. It's fantastic. And they'll do us credit. They will.
I would just like to echo what the guys have been saying. It's absolutely essential that the Rangers fans realise they're representing the club and try to behave themselves as much as possible.
Here, mate. Here. I've every confidence they will.
We might not get that option.
What was that, mate?
We might not get that option, mate. I mean, for what I'm led to believe there's going to be a lot of Ajax fans buying Rangers taps tomorrow as well, so 10 of them that's going to be going to the game, we hope that they're going to be on their best behaviour and all.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're always going to hear stories like that, mate, and I don't think it'll not take too long to sort that out if there's trouble, you know.
Well, hopefully, mate. Hopefully.
Yeah, you have to that's just partly gone away in Europe when there's rivalry between teams, but I mean, who would think that anybody would buy tickets for a youth match and go and be a travelling support at a Bows game for youths at Ibrox? You wouldn't think that would ever happen, would you?
Well, put it this way: if the Dutch police are talking to the Rangers fans and they can understand them, they're no Rangers fans, are they?
That's true, isn't it? That's true. You're right. Yeah, just enjoy yourself, stay safe, enjoy it, represent the club, and cheer us on to a victory, JFK.
Of course it is. I mean, Marseille springs to mind for me, and things like that. You know, you just got to be careful on the day where you go. Conduct yourself in a manner that it's becoming being a Rangers fan, and just enjoy the game. You know, if you're in the away end, you know, just behave yourself and support the team, and you will be protected as long as you're not getting out of order. So I know all the Rangers fans that I've been with in the many years are going to see Rangers. No, we've conducted ourselves well. Go and cheer your team, support your team. Any aggro you get, then I'm sure that others will sort it out. But I'm sure that the guys that are there tomorrow night, some of them, they're supposed to be maybe about 1,500. I've got away end tickets, but I'm sure they will behave themselves. I say Marseille springs to mind for me on that, you know. So if you're in an away end, just behave yourself. shout and dance and sing for the team and support the team, and everything should be okay. It's usually after the game, then sometimes trouble can start, but
Well, we'll see.
Enjoy it.
5 to 6 kick off tomorrow night. Am I right in saying that?
It is, yep.
All right, so we'll not have a pre-match show tomorrow night, but obviously we'll be back at our usual time because the game's finished early. You know?
Yeah.
Is that all Bear swing I could hear there again?
And he's a bit WD-40, same as all Bear.
Can I give you a shout out, Ox?
Yes, mate.
It's to the wife to make my supper.
All
I
right.
get out of stall.
What do you want, mate? What do you want for supper?
Oh, a bit of toast and cheese.
Oh, don't start toasting cheese on here, mate. Long story. It caused a lot of trouble. Cheesy chick.
I'm starving.
You put a bit of Worcester sauce on your toast and cheese bit?
Oh, jeez,
Oh, no, none of that. Bit of pepper.
A bit of black pepper.
Aye.
All right.
Those are that brown sauce and your salt.
What kind of cheese? Mature cheddar?
Oh, just yellow stuff.
Yellow
stuff. Just going to what all Bear was saying there, you know, I'm in the same frame of mind as him. I mean, it's a league for me, and no, I hate cheese, mate. On a pizza, but apart from that, when I touch it, they're for Mrs. I agree with all what all Bear said there. But it's a league for me, but I mean, Europe's is a bonus, and I'll take the bonus. It's a free hit, you know. But what I want to do is we're there, and I want to win the group, you know, because I want to give ourselves a chance. I'm missing the dropouts for the Champions League because
That's trouble, mate.
they're
That's
seeded.
The trouble. We're saying we'll take a draw tomorrow night, might put us through, and then we say, if we win tomorrow night, then we win our home game, we win the group, and then we plot our path to the final.
No, well, we're on our way as the last time for Baku, but no, but look, I mean, we're there, so we want to win it, and it's, as Bridgeman says, every game's the next game's an important game, so let's go out and win the group, and avoid some of these teams that no. It'd be great to see one of the big Champions League teams at Ibrox. Of course it would. But look, if we get a decent draw, if we get to the last 32, which I'm very confident we will, if we can win the group and then we're in that, and then we could get a chance to get into the last 16. And my dream for the last 16 is to get the puddle drinkers, because it's an open draw in the last 16. I'd love to get the puddle drinkers in the 16, and that would be absolutely wonderful. No. Playing them as League Cup winners and knocking them out the Europa League. Would that no? That'd be magic. That'd be great. Oh, I love it. I'm dreaming already, man. That must be that toasted cheese. He gave me nightmares, man.
I'd rather they just went out personally, but that's just a personal point of view.
I'll tell you what, Oxjer.
Yes,
Oxjer, you know, if we win tomorrow night, I'll be as high as a kite, pal. I'll be. My wife will need to call me after
you're high as a kite when we beat Wraith Rovers.
No, seriously. Tomorrow night, wow. You know, just if we go there and win and get basically that puts us through for a start. I think that's right, isn't it? If we win tomorrow night, we're through.
Yeah.
Wow. Here we are, two years after we're done. Sorry?
If we draw tomorrow night and Young Boys win, we're through.
So there's other conditions as well, but if we just win,
we're through.
We're through.
That's good. That'll do
and
me.
then we beat Young Boys in 2 weeks' time, Bridgeman. We're group winners.
Oh, Jimmy, I'm not kidding. No,
That'd be brilliant.
I will be. I'll be up the ceiling. I will be up in the ceiling. My wife will need to drag me down and resuscitate me. Dear.
Quite true, JFK. If we beat them 3-2 at Ibrox, they would win the group.
Who?
Young Boys.
No, if they get beat tomorrow night.
They get beat tomorrow night, aye.
Which I think they will.
If Young Boys win tomorrow night and we beat them at Ibrox, the scores have got to be right.
You're not
I'm
come
so
down off the
excited.
ceiling, Bridgeman, because me
Oh, I
and you've
know.
got a women's game to go and watch.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm not
No
kidding
for a
around.
while yet. It's not for a while. The new season.
Just amazing, just amazing. And I think back to when we were problems, and even when Dave King came in and we screwed up this contract, and that contract was screwed up. This manager, that manager, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Wow, 2 years, under 2 years, if we win tomorrow night, it takes us through, out of the group stages at least, under this manager. 18 months has been here. Fantastic. You couldn't write history like that. Fantastic.
Aye, Stardom, it's been fantastic, and just hope we can keep it going. I always feel it's a free hit at the moment, but when the game starts tomorrow night, I'll not feel like that, you know.
Is everybody going to be watching it tomorrow night?
Oh, definitely.
There's a buzz cut me off.
On you go, Stardog.
I think we've came too far, mate, for it to become a free hit. I mean, 10 points. If we win tomorrow, 10 points should be enough to see you at any group stage, mate. Obviously, if results go where young boys win tomorrow, at least it down to the last game for first place. But for me, mate, they're there for the taking tomorrow. I really do feel as if the game will open up. It will suit us. There will be chances both ends, mate, but I mean, we've got Alan McGregor between the sticks, so he's always there in the big games, mate, to pull off world-class saves. The defence has been pretty solid. So they're there for the taking, mate. I'm going to go for 2-1 tomorrow, definitely. I think Morelos will score. I'm confident, mate. I really am confident. I think we'll go through, definitely.
I'd be happy with a Bridgeman tomorrow night, Albert.
Aye, well, any draw, any victory does me. I mean, I'm not particularly bothered that's what score it is. Any draw, any victory. So, and we're, as Jimmy said, we're Merlin Kate, we're getting a draw. Merlin and Kettle, and possibly the win. Aye, no bother.
JFK.
Aye, I'm like Albert. I think we're a good team. We all know we're a good team, and I think a draw for me is the least I would expect tomorrow. I think we can get and perform against them, you know. Let's not be bumming Feyenoord up. Let's bum the Glasgow Rangers right up to... Let's go out there tomorrow and win the game. And then come 2 weeks' time and win the game at Ibrox and become champions of that group. And that would be fantastic.
Plus the revenue it goes with JFK.
Brilliant revenue. I know that's a thing, you know, the revenue, but I'll leave that to the others. You know, I'm want to go and see my team win the same as all you guys, but I'd love it if Rangers became group winners of this. We're there now, and we deserve to be there. And the record we've got in Europe under Steven Gerrard is absolutely fantastic. Nobody's ever thought we'd be in this position. Let's grasp it with both hands, guys, and go for it. 1 each or 2-1 to the Teds.
Well, we're not being greedy. We're all looking forward to the game. Over to Bridgeman.
Well, what can I say? What another fantastic night on Rangers Radio. Well done to you, Oxchair, and well done, Foxy, for all the technicals. And can I just say to all the Rangers fans all over the world, and particularly Rangers fans on here, and a huge shout out to all the Bears over there in Holland. Really, really enjoy yourselves. I'm buzzing. I can't say any more than that. I'm buzzing. I've got one sleep to go. I'm very, very excited. So everybody, please, keep it going for the Rangers and watch us tomorrow night. We'll murder them, mollocate them. Keep it going.
Can I thank everybody who joined us tonight? Everybody, Kingy on his way to Ajax, Amsterdam. Great call. What a calls tonight. Fantastic. Everybody on the panel. Fox on the technicals. I hope this old school boy had a great night off. Thoughts once again to Cumbria and Bear. Get well soon, mate. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back tomorrow night between 9 and 11 celebrating the Rangers victory. Take it away, Fox.
Sing and marching on through the years of history. Heads held on high, up for the jersey they would do or die. Oh, fight, fight for right, play the game, wear the badge of glory. Win, lose or draw, well, that's a Glasgow Rangers story. See them march on, banners high as they fly before you, loyal and true, on the way to cheer the boys in blue. Oh, follow they will, marching on through the songs of glory. Win, lose or draw, well, that's a Glasgow Rangers story. Have you seen the Glasgow Rangers? Have you seen the boys in blue? Well, they're admired by all who know them. If you knew them, so would you. For they have played in Monaco, they have played in the USA, but the greatest game in history is the game on New Year's Day. For it's a home of famous heroes, and their praises they have been sung. Willie Waddle, Tory Gaelic, Alan Morton and George Young. And when all my life has ended, and when death has made its mark, will you scatter all my ashes on the slopes of Ibrox Park? And with the angels I'll be singing, up in heaven there up above, I'll be singing, follow, follow, to the Rangers that I love. And with my flute I will be playing in the valleys and the glens. I'll be happy and contented when the Rangers win again. See them march on, marching on through the years of history. It's held on high, oh, for the jersey they would do or die. Fight, fight for right, play the game with a badge of glory. Win, lose or draw, well, that's a Glasgow Rangers story. See them march on, banners high as they fly before you, loyal and true, on the way to cheer the boys in blue. Oh, follow they will, marching on to the songs of glory. Win, lose or draw, well, that's a Glasgow